Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Forgot to put my apron on, so I'm knocking everything over doing that. How's everyone doing tonight? Let me do all my goodies. There we are. Turn this around, swipe. All right, let's get all this done. And then we've got some talking to do. Some fun stuff coming on. Hi, Doris. Hi, Candy. Let's see. Get all this good stuff going. How cute little dog. Hi, cute little dog. You see my puppy in the back? Oh, yeah, he's right under my feet. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Linda. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, he gets right under my feet. His bed was at the door a few minutes ago, and he scoots that bed right under my feet. And then he yelps when I say anything, when I roll over him. Yeah, Frosty, you gotta move, buddy. I don't want to roll over you. Let me move him. Get over there a little further away. Oh my goodness, I'm rolling over everything. So what's up? Hey, Lucy. Hey, Susan. Hi, Brenda. I know, right, Brenda? Thank you. Hi, Debbie. Okay. I have to... Hi, Jean. Let me do this real quick. Hi, Kathy. Let me explain what we're going to do tonight. Hi, Renelle. I want to tell you what happened this morning. First, when I go to bed at night, I turn my phone off. I turn it on silent because it'll be dinging all night with all these stupid little notifications. Hi, Renelle. Thank you, Lynn. So, the first thing I did this morning, hey, Ruth, hey, Candy. What, are you not hearing me? Let me make sure my volume's up. Hopefully, no, my volume's up all the way. Oh, I'm bouncing you guys around. Well, anyway, hey, Brenda. Hi, Christy. The first thing I did this morning, hi, is it Adelia? Hey, there she is, Sandy girl. So, I'm glad you're here, Sandy, because I have to tell you, the first thing I did this morning, and what I do every morning, is I get on my cell phone when I first wake up and make sure, thanks, Lynn. Hey, Dolores. And make sure that I, read messages and make sure I don't miss anything and all that. Well, the first thing I did this morning, the very first thing I saw was this most beautiful reference comment from Miss Sandy Stevens. I cannot tell you, it actually brought tears to my eyes because it was the sweetest comment, recommendation. I get them. I've been getting quite a few, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it all. Aw, thank you, Linda. Hey, Gail. Hey, Katie girl, there she is. So I just, it just started my day off with a full heart, a happy heart, to think that she thought this of me, and it just made my day. So I appreciate it. I just can't tell you what it did. I just, that's the very first thing I saw. It was like God was pointing me in that direction and telling me, girl, you're doing what you should be doing. Now, I don't want to start, I'll get all choked up. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to get on my live tonight and I'm going to have a giveaway just because. PJ, hi. Because I want you all to know how much I appreciate all of you. I just can't tell you how much I appreciate you being here. And it just means a lot to me. So very much. So I found this sign that I had. I don't know where I got it. Could have been Dollar Tree. It could have been Hobby Lobby. I don't know where it was. But it says, friends are the flowers in the garden of life. You're right, Gail. You're right. Hi, Deborah. And it's something I want to do. So I'm going to give this sign away. It's heavy and I hope it makes to wherever it's going. And the only way I could think to do this is to ask you to bless my page if you haven't done so. And if you have done so, I see there was a couple people that have already done it. Please say that you blessed my page. I'm going to, because I don't want to do numbers and all that stuff because it'll create havoc. And as you say it, I'm going to write your name down and put it in a hat. We're still trying, or in a bowl, in a hat. We're going to put it in here. Ah. So we're still trying to get to 2,000. So if you, awesome, Renelle. Hey, Marlene, you're not late at all. You're just missing my speech. Thank you, Sandy. I just can't tell you how much you made my day today. So I'm going to go through and write down the names as you're saying, hi, Shelly, as you're saying blessed. So give me a minute and I'm going to put your name in the bowl. And I'm going to trust everyone being honest because I know you're all honest and great people. That's the only people I have on my page. So I can't say the S word, but I'm going to go through and write all the names down. I know there's a couple in the beginning that didn't even know I was going to do this. Thank you, Lynn. That means a lot to me. Okay. I'm going to go back. I want to make sure I get everyone's name down that blessed my page. You know we're not allowed to say the S word. So, what I'm going to do for the month of May is we're going to do this with every live. I'm going to have a giveaway. I'm going to ask people to bless my page. If you order what I'm making on my live, your name's going in a different bowl, and I'm going to give away an easy bowl maker at the end of the month. If we reach 2,000, oops, almost said it. If we reach 2,000, we're going to give away another easy bowl maker. So just give me a chance. There, I have Lynn so far and Sandy in my bowl. Let me go back and see, get all the names. And I want to make sure everybody's in the drawing because I know that if we pick numbers and all that stuff, it just doesn't work. So I'm going back and I'm making sure I have everyone's name in here. Just bear with me. So I make sure I have everyone who blessed my page in this drawing. It took me a minute at first because no one knew I was going to do this, so everyone, you know, is coming up everyone's coming up at once. So let me just write down everyone's name. We're going to do it at the end of the live. We'll draw who will get it. If you'll please send me your email and address so I could send it to you. I'm just going to take a little bit at first to get everyone's name in here. So I just want to make sure that I give back to all my awesome people. We're not allowed to say that either. What a pain in the neck. That stand behind me, because it just means the world to me. All right. And I don't want to miss your comments, because I'll go through at the end and read off everyone's name that I have written down. Hey, what do you think? My air conditioner's way behind me. Can you guys hear it? I can hear it, of course, because I'm in the same room, but can you hear it? Hey, Christine. Thanks. Thank you, everyone who is blessing my page. I really appreciate it. And we're giving back for those who are. This is a hard way to do it, but if I do it the other way, it doesn't work. You know, Facebook don't like everyone, you know, responding at once. So I'm just going through. I just want to make sure everyone's in the drawing who blessed my page. Yes, Marlene, can you still hear it? Hey, you had to ask me. That means you don't hear it. It's way behind me. And it's on. Thank you, Debbie. So please only write once that you blessed my page, so that I could get going on everything else. And I want to make sure I get everyone in the drawing. I just started doing my business, so hope it goes as good as yours. Bless your business. Ah, thanks, Adelia. So yes, my husband moved my air conditioner. He's good to me sometimes. And it was not an easy job, but he knows what this means to me, so he helped by moving it up across the room. It was, even he said, we have to do something. So I'm getting behind on comments. I apologize. Trying to get everyone's name in the bucket. Sandy, it's all because of you, girl. All because of you. I appreciate it. So, and if you have not helped me get to that 2,000 mark, please do so. And also tell me you're doing that, so that I can also add your name. And I'm trying to get everyone's name down. At the end of the live, I'll go through the names. If I missed yours, then please. Really, Marlene? Is anyone else having that problem? If I missed your name, please tell me I missed it. Alright, I'm trying to get everyone's name down. I know this is really hard doing it this way, but if I don't do it this way, It don't work. Can't say the S word, but can say honor page. Very true, Lucy. First time watching from Toronto, Canada. Wonderful, Dee. Thank you for being here. So please, unfortunately, these have to be United States people, only because the shipping is astronomical to anywhere else in the country. It's unfair, but we're trying. Yes. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for helping. Okay, when I'm done with this, I'm going to read off the names and make sure I have everyone. If I don't, hi Karen, then please tell me that you blessed my page. But only tell me once, because then I know, Gail, right? Because otherwise I'll be writing your name down 100 times and then I miss some of the other ones. So as soon as I get caught up, we'll get going. Woo! I appreciate all of you. Look at all you guys. Thank you so much. This means the world to me, and I'm hoping I get everyone in here. Thanks, Kathy. I know this is taking a minute. I'm sorry, but I just want to make sure it's fair, and if I did the number thing or anything else, it just doesn't work. So I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to make sure that everyone's in. Hi Ruby, I try to help everyone out, so I've done it all, but some others are going live, so I'll have to go share theirs. I got you, Nikki. It's quiet. Awesome. Can't hear. I know. Kathy, 5 to 6, 2 to 12. Okay, I don't know what that means, girl. Yes, you're not so loud. Congrats on getting it moved. Great. No AC noise, right, Linda? They can't say certain words, but we can. I know it. This is what they're doing. And what I want to do is give back to all my people that are with me. Yeah, if I had other people writing it down for me, it would help, Cheryl. If I can get my kids to write down the names. You just speak your mind, girl. You're awesome. So again, if you buy from any of my lives, you'll be entered into a drawing at the end of the month for an easy bow maker. And if we meet that 2,000 mark, hi Beth, hi Joanne. Okay, good, Marlene. Hi Bridget. Connie, Lori uses an app that draws the names of people so you don't have to write the names down. I know, I don't know how to do that though. I really should figure it out. But you know what? Let me tell you about those apps. Since I never win, hi Fran, welcome. I feel like they don't work. So, I don't like them. Yeah, but you have to bring a folding chair in here because I took the chair out. It was just too much. Hi Sarah, welcome. I'm trying. I'm getting there. We're getting to the end of the row here, I think. You have to bring a folding chair. See, this is where I'm at. For anybody that says blessed or shared, I'm writing their name down to give away this sign at the end of the video.
You got Nelda Sanders?
Yeah, I mean, I need to help writing, not telling me who they are.
Just sit.
Okay. So my daughter's going to help me write down names, so hopefully it'll go quicker. Hi, Tina.
Got something to write on?
Right here. So hopefully we'll get this moving faster.
Where are you at?
I'm on Betty Wilson. Sarah, write down Sarah. I have my daughter in here helping so we can. So please only say, only share, say it once so that I can get to everyone who did not say it. I mean, that I didn't get. Spreading the love for my clubby.
You got Joanne or you want?
I think I have Joanne. Let me look. Yeah, I think I have Joanne. Yep. Thank Katie. Thank you, girl. It's King Sumo. Is that the app's name, Katie? Yeah, that's the app that hates me. Aw, so happy, Brenda. Thank you. Renee. I'll get her. That app doesn't like me because I never win anything. So I'm assuming it doesn't like me.
I need something to write on.
Yeah. What all I'm doing is writing names down of everyone who's sharing my, who's blessing my page, because we're gonna have a giveaway at the end of the live. Did you get Brenda?
No.
Brenda Curls.
Rosetta.
You're getting Rosetta.
Yeah.
And then we'll get started on the cooling rack. Yes, Cheryl's in here helping me. She's my daughter. Did you get Velia?
No.
Velia Moon.
Please move the camera. I can't see what you're doing.
Oh, all I'm doing is writing names down. We're looking at the get Velia.
I think Joanne's already in there.
Yeah, I have Joanne. Brenda. You got Brenda?
No, but did you get Velia?
I got Brenda.
E-L-I-A.
I didn't get Brenda. Let me get Brenda. Yeah, I don't like that sumo guy. But I may have to use him even though I don't like him.
You got Joanne.
Get Lorraine. And if you have not helped me get to that 2,000 mark, please tell me you're doing that so I can't say that word either.
I got Lorraine. Did you get Nellie?
Yes, I got Nellie.
Can't even see her hands.
Keela Yale.
Rosetta Cooper's in there. Candy said, Connie, that would be, but I do not want to be put in the drawing. I would rather see you.
See it go to someone else. Oh, girl, you could be in it. So I'm going to let you go. You get all the names now. All right.
Where are you going?
I'm just going to start. I'm going to start the cross and let her continue writing names down. A lot of Brenda's on here. I know, girl, I gotcha. Well, at the end of the live, I'm going to read off all the names that I have. And if I missed you, then you can tell me then. Here's all the pieces of paper.
Ruth Ann, Thanks.
Hi, Shirley. All right, so we're gonna get started. I explained in the beginning what we were doing.
Got it in front of the fan.
Oh, you got.
Bev?
Yeah, you just do the names, and I'm just wanting to give back to all my people that are here with me. Boy, it's hard not saying these words. It just means a lot to me. So I found this sign and I thought this is really fitting. It says, "Friends are the flowers in the garden of life." And that means the world to me. And this is going to someone. Just because. If you purchase off my live, your name will go into a drawing at the end of the month for a free easy bow maker. Hi, Diane. So we're gonna get started while Cheryl's writing down the names, because I've kept you guys long enough writing names down.
Tina Sawyer. Is that a repeat name?
I don't know, just put it in here, and if, again, please only write your name down once, because I will go through them at the end. And we're using the honor system. Facebook tells us who does bless our page. So I'm trusting all of you guys because I know.
How long are you doing this name thing? All night?
That's it, right?
That's all
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're caught up. So, again, if you have not helped me get to that 2,000, we can't say that word either, please do that and tell me that you've done that by, I don't know, what kind of code word can we, just say that you helped. And your name will go in the drawing also. So we're going to do this with a lot of my lives so that I can show all of you how much I appreciate all of you. I'm going to...
You're done with me?
Hello from England, Karen, welcome. You cut it off at some point, yeah. Here's some more. So go in the house and
Well,
you
I
can...
haven't cooked dinner yet.
It's already cooked. You could have what's
I
on the
was
stove.
Not maybe something else.
Oh, okay.
Where's the pencil?
Here. You can go in the house and watch, and
Why don't you just pick a time?
yeah. So,
At some point, she said.
yeah, I'll tell you what, we're going to cut it off in 10 minutes. Awesome, Mary, thank you. We're going to cut it off in 10 minutes because I won't be able to do my cross if we don't. Where did I find the sign? Honestly, the truth is I have had this sign a long time. I don't know if it came from the Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby or where it came from, but I thought it was really something after my heart was swelling over that message this morning that I would find a sign like this in my stash. So it's going to someone. I don't know.
So write this. You gotta put things in and out of the way.
I'm putting them in this basket. All right, we're gonna put the camera down and get going.
On our Connie's page, is that? Am I supposed to write the
She
name?
probably already is in it. This one. So at 7:40 we're going to stop so that we can catch up as far as the writing the names down. And let Cheryl cook some dinner. Well, so happy to have you, Susan. All right, so this is the cooling racks that you get from the Dollar Tree. I cut the package off, the label off. Normally, oh, you couldn't hear me at the beginning, Marlene? Debbie says, what's for dinner? I made spinach and noodles, but what happened in the beginning of my live, Marlene, when I go to bed at night, I turn my phone off, and first thing I do in the morning is check out all the messages. The first thing I saw was this beautiful message from my follower, Sandy. I think she's still on here. I don't remember. Anyway, her name was Sandy. It was the most beautiful message and the most beautiful compliment in the world. I mean, it just really touched my heart. So I thought that I'm going to get on here tonight and I'm going to give away Sandy Stevens. There she is. That was the first message I saw when I got on my phone this morning, and it was just like God giving me a message saying, hey Gary, saying this is what you should be doing. Look at how these people are appreciating you. And that's just the way I felt. So I just can't tell you what it meant to me, and I've been thinking about it all day, and I said I'm giving away this sign just because. So let's get started on this cooling rack. Yes, they have two sizes. When I went the last time, they only had the one in the package. I found the two. I prefer the two because you get more out of it. So thanks, Marlene. So what I do is, you have to make sure you leave 3 of these lines left here. So you just cut it off and make sure you leave 3, because you're going to attach your mesh to the middle bar. And you end up with something like this. That's the first one. So you cut it off, cut off these things, these little things sticking out, so you don't need them. Oh, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Yeah, that message just made my day this morning, because and the funny part was, well, it wasn't funny, but that is the very first thing I saw when I turned my phone on. So it was a definite message, I feel. And you know what? It's been a while since I've made this, guys, so I have to think myself. So you just keep cutting and make sure. Yes, these are good cutters. My husband had them in the garage. So they're not very new either. I have to think about how I made this. Isn't that funny? I forgot. Let me see.
It was with the grill stuff.
Yes, it was with the grill stuff. I have to think about how I made this. That's dumb. I should have done it before my live, but hold on. I think this is how we did it. And I must have added another piece to make it longer on the bottom.
Cut it the other direction.
We're all gonna learn on this one, I'll tell you. I'm making a cross frame. I'm making a cross frame, and let's see, I don't remember. Is this cooling rack a different size? It could very well be. Keep cutting the rack. Yeah, I think I have to add another piece. That's what I have to do. I have to add another piece to the bottom. Right. That's what I'm doing wrong. So, Be careful when you cut the rack that you don't cut the connections to make it longer. Yeah. That's what I'm doing wrong. Thank you for the help, guys. I've only made about 10 of these.
I think like this one.
I'm pretty sure we did this, and then we did put one across right here. Yep. They don't have them at mine, Rebecca. They don't have the cross frames on mine at my Dollar Tree. I have not seen them yet. I know I can get it online, but I have not seen them. All right, so we're going to add 2 of these together and then put one across here. That's what we did. That's what we did. So we're cutting up this cooling rack, and
I want you to move the camera.
move the camera. Which way? Let me see. It's hard for me because of this way we have to do our iPad now. Can you move the camera in a bit? Oh, in a bit. I can't move it in a bit. I'm sorry. Can't see what you're doing holding too high. They don't have the cross frames at my Dollar Tree either. Tip the top of the camera towards you. Okay? I think that's what I just did. Okay. You're not late, Char. You're doing fine. Towards you. How's that? That better? Okay, so I just cut all them across here and left 3 of these wires on here. So we're going to connect these 2 together. Do it again. It's slightly cut off.
Yep, this is perfect. Better, yep, better.
Okay. All right. Those Mevos are worth their weight in gold, I'll tell you. Someday, I hope to get one. All right, so we're just going to connect these with the, okay guys, this is the last chance. If you are not in the drawing, thanks Judy. Yes, I remember sending you one. If you are not in the drawing and you have blessed my page or have not blessed my page, please do so real quick and tell me you did so we can get your name in the drawing. Pam, we're giving away this sign. It says, "Friends are the flowers in the garden of life." Just because. It's just appreciation. That's what we're doing. Something I just feel like I want to do. Here's one, Catherine.
Gary.
And please, only United States people. Unfortunately, it's just too expensive to ship overseas. I'm so sorry. I wish I could. But please be here. Don't leave. Stay. I love having you. Yes, we're not allowed to say the S word. So, at the end of the video, I'll go through and call out all the names I have. And if I missed you, you'll have the opportunity then to tell me I missed yours. So I'm just connecting these 2 together with zip ties.
I can't.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
then we're going to put the crossbar in. You see how we did that? We just connected two together, one up here. The bottom one doesn't go quite to the top, just to the next row. You can make them as long as you want. I don't like them extremely long, so and if you have not done the F word, please do that and tell me you did it. We're not allowed to say that either. And you would also be in the drawing. Alright, so we got the first bar together, and I always go back and add a bunch of more zip ties after, or, you know, but this right here, your mesh is going to go up that row, so it holds even more. Thanks, Karen. So now we're going to put the crossbar on. And the way you know you have it right is you have these 4 little squares. So I know I'm not reading comments. Cheryl's still trying to write names down. So as soon as she's done, which we're going to cut it off now because she's trying really hard to get everyone in, then I'll go back and read the comments. So bear with me and try to remember what you asked so I can go back and answer your questions. And if anyone wants this cross, you can purchase it. It will be $25 plus shipping. And your name will be entered into the end of the month drawing for the Easy Bow Maker. Oh, I blew that one. I didn't put that one on right.
So that's it for the names. Hold on, I got one more.
All right, she's got all the names, but I will go through at the end of the video and name off all the names we have, and if I missed you, then you can tell me then. I've unfilled. Thanks, Christy. Karen did it before too. Yes, only say your name once, and so that way, if we don't, so we don't miss the other people.
All right, that's it for the. What color are you making it now?
I'm gonna make it white with. I want to use up the red, white, and blue. So it's going to be white and this and be sporadic throughout it. How many inches up from the ties, please? I don't know what that means, Lucy. Hi, Fonda. Hi, Christine. Hi, Pam. Hi, Susan. Making stuff from Dollar Tree because a lot of us love to make stuff and don't have much money. Awesome, Susan. Wow, nice. Move rack or not using. Okay, I will do that. Yes, it does make it confusing with this one showing, so I'll move that out of the way. So, I think you're asking how far up with the second piece of the rack. You see you have these crossbars. Right here, there's a crossbar on each one. I just put the bottom piece up to that first crossbar. Let me see if you can see it from the back. There's 2 pieces this size. I moved the bottom piece up to just the crossbar on in the middle here to make it this long. You can make it as long as you want, but that's what I use. Yes, a 6-inch mesh, Beth. You're welcome, Marilyn. So, again, there's crossbars on these pieces. I'll show you with the one I didn't cut. these crossbars right here, after I cut 2 sections, I meet this crossbar with the bottom piece, and that's what I'm connecting. And then I use that crossbar for the other piece to till you have something that looks like these 4 squares. That's how you know you have it in the right place. So we're going to keep on going. Thank you, Vicki. Thanks, Jill. So, all right, we're going to just keep on going with these zip ties. I don't like these big fat ones, but I'm waiting for my order to get here of zip ties. I cut the 6-inch pieces. Actually, this one's cut in 10 inches. And these are cut because I had these from another cross that I took apart. These are cut about 8 inches, the white. So I don't know if I have enough cut. Where do you order cable ties from? Hi Jill. I ordered them from Unique in the Creek, Debbie. Lori had them at Unique in the Creek. Can't find it, Sherry? I don't know what she's saying. She can't find it. She's probably saying she can't find my lives. I feel sorry. I feel bad about that. You're welcome, Beth. All right. So once we get all these on, hi Rhoda. So if I missed any comments, please re-ask or re-say what you're asked, because we were writing down names and I'm sure I missed a lot of comments, so I apologize for that. Okay, so this is the cross. Very simple and really easy. And you're just going to use this middle bar to put your mesh on. And Charlotte, they have 800 number you can call and ask about your order. Yes, they do. Harbor Freight and Surplus City here. Zip ties cheap. I know, I want to go check out Harbor Freight. 1,000 for $13. I don't know. Is that a good price? I don't even know. Hi, Regina. Thanks, Gary. Yes, I have a drink over here. Let me go get it. Yep, I actually brought it. Well, thanks for coming, Janice. I appreciate that. All right, so this is our cross. So now we're going to go through, and what I thought I would do is I made ruffles, a bunch of ruffles. This is not my choice of what to do. I usually like to use the store only carries the larger zip ties. I know, I haven't tried that. Sorry. Thank you, Regina. This came on. What is the frame? Terry, this is a Dollar Tree cooling rack. This is made, we just made it out of the Dollar Tree cooling rack. You just cut it until you have 3, just cut sections of it. And you have 3 of these, I don't know what to call it, but 3 sections left after you cut it. This zip tie is totally doing nothing. It's just doing nothing, hanging in there. It's totally doing nothing. Hi, Kara. Amazon has them 1,000 for 11 something. I'll have to look on Amazon. I am waiting for my Unique in the Creek order because I do have some. Yeah, we'll just leave it on. All right, so again, I usually like to do the cruffle for these, but I just did the regular ruffle. So I will do the cruffle with the red, white, and blue one. And just attach it to the middle. Amazon. I have to check at Amazon. And I'm going to put 2 white. That sells a huge variety of colors and sizes that sell them in 100 and 1,000 bundles. I'll have to look. Do you know the name of that, Christy? Alright, so I'm going to do 2 white, and then I'm going to do the cruffle with the red, white, and blue. And that's cut in 10-inch. And this is my choice of what to do on these things. But I had a bunch of white I wanted to use up. Thanks, Christy. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll look good. I don't know. I never know till it's done, right? So I'm going to add this on after 2 white. Where'd that little other section go? Right. And 1 red, white, and blue. Walmart. It was 1,000 mixed sizes for $12 and 1,000 8-inch for $13. I always forget to look at Walmart. I've been there so many times and I keep forgetting to look for them there. So I'll probably be going to Amazon because that's my choice. But isn't it so nice and quiet, guys? I just love it. I appreciate my husband moving this air conditioner. Hi, Sherry. And this doesn't look like much until you really get it going. Cheaper for me to drive across Jacksonville from Southern Girl can come up with the name Cruffle. Right, Rhoda? I know. I hear a fan or something. Yes, you hear the little fan next to me. But it's not as loud as it's been, right, Debbie? Yes, Helen. I'm just putting it up the middle. It has, let me look, I'll show it to you. No, this is the pack with the 2 in it. That's the ones I like better. Remember, I went the one day and they didn't have these, they only had 1. But this is the one with 2 in it, and it only has the 1 crossbar. I'm going to make one of my granddaughters great. Awesome, Tony. Yes, Christy, I know. You need the 18-pound, and that's all I'm going to order because then I'll know I have the right ones because I'm a Unique in the Creek girl, as you know. That's my board of choice. So I wanted to make sure I get the 18-pound zip ties. That's why I ordered them directly from Unique in the Creek too. That was another reason. I'm sure I don't have enough of these cut, so we'll probably have to cut some more. Yes, I love Unique in the Creek. In fact, I like to switch it up a little, but we'll be doing lots of Unique in the Creek coming up. We just did the roses for the Crafters Convention. Did you guys see? I didn't post pictures of the winner for the Crafters Convention. How did you make look like butterflies? It's just 6-inch mesh, Susan, and I ruffled them. And they look like little flowers or butterflies, or I'll show you what I did in a second. And scratch up the middle. Yeah, I cut them so I'll open one up and show it to you. Well, this one I picked has, I cut with the wood burning tool, but it still frays. Mesh is something. It likes to fray. But this is leftover too, so I have a square like this, and these are 6 by 6, or no, 6 by 8, and I just scrunched up the middle, and it looks like this. Where do you find 6-inch mesh? Hobby Lobby, Terry. Thank you, Sandy. You're a sweetheart. And I found this at TMI Gifts. TMI Gifts. I thought Hobby Lobby and, the Dollar Tree, of course, has 6-inch mesh, but I don't like their mesh. I only use their mesh for decoration. So I'm trying to do 2 white and 1 of these. And I know I'll be cutting more. Thanks, Susan. So yeah, I'll be giving away an easy bow maker. Probably, hopefully 2 this month. It depends if we get to 2,000 friends on my page. I can't say the word. And whenever you buy something off my live, you'll be in the drawing. I can't see everything. Oh, you can't, Renelle? I'm sorry, girl. Oh, you can see everything. That's good. Karen, for these things, I actually started cutting the mesh 10 inches, the white, and then I found all this mesh that I wanted to finish using because it's the same mesh that I was cutting 10 inches. So see, this one came out, but I probably didn't even have it all together. So you get to see it again. You just crunch up the middle. Makes a butterfly. But my choice length is 10 inches for pretty much everything. Except the roses in the middle are 9 inches. Oh, really, Michelle? I didn't notice that. I haven't bought any of that in a while. And the other thing I like about this, I got it at TMI Gifts. It's like 2 rolls in one because there's 20 yards in here. And they just had a sale on it. I'm hoping they have another sale soon because I want to stock up on it. It's a real nice big roll. So, hi Sherry from Florida too. What part of Florida? That's where I am. Yes, Kathy. Well, the white is. This red, white, and blue is actually cut 10 inches. But the white is cut at 8 inches. So I'm doing the cruffle and the ruffle. The white's ruffle and the red, white, and blue is the cruffle. So how's everyone doing tonight? Ah, you're near Tampa. Awesome. You're about 3 hours from me, 3.5, where I'm on the East Coast. Hobby Lobby has mesh on sale every other week. Yes, they have mesh on sale every other week, and their florals is on sale the week the mesh is not on sale, of course. Hi, Jane. Dollar Tree mesh went from 6 yards to 4 yards and can never find it at our Dollar Tree without ordering it. I know. I know. Mine hardly ever has it, too. Mine hardly ever has it. Went to see the status of the new house. Oh, girl. How's it coming, Pam? How's it coming? Right. My stepdaughter lived in West Palm. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hobby Lobby does the sales like that. So you go back the next week. Right, Sandy? I know. I bet, Pam. I'll bet it'd be nice to get in there. Yes, it's nice. Our beaches are pretty nice. I have to admit, even though, you know, I never go to the beach. You have to put a bathing suit on to go to the beach. I'm not putting my fat self in a bathing suit. Hey, Wendy. How are you, my friend? So, yeah, you know, when you have something right down the road, you never go. But I wouldn't go even if it wasn't right down the road. We have cabinets, floor tiles, painted so much. June 12th is it's getting closer. Awesome. Thanks, Carla. Our gas prices, I think they're about, well, last time we got gas was last weekend. It was about $2.60 a gallon. I haven't looked lately. Pam, where's the house again? I forget. Ah, that's right. I love the Villages. We did talk about that. I remember that. Interview for Oklahoma today. Oh! Yeah, right, Susan? And I'm not putting my fat self in no bathing suit. Uh-uh. Yep, I know where it is, girl. We go through the Villages all the time. I love the thanks, Beth. I love the can't think. That market's a Marion flea market up there. Yeah, Bella, my Dollar Tree never has cross frames. It has not had them. Yep, I love that flea market up there. Aw, thanks, Helen. I'm glad I could do it for you. I love doing crosses. To me, I have crosses in every room of my house. Yes. My brother used to live up in that area, Pam. In fact, you know, my brother passed away. He was only 51 years old. And I always said if I had to move, I'd move up by him. And I'm glad I didn't now because he's not there. Yep, that was sad. So after I get this done, yes, there is Sandra. After I get this done, what was I saying? I forget. Oh, Lordy. Oh, I cut all these and I tuck them in. I should have showed you the other cross that I did that on. So I'm doing 2 white and then 1 red, white, and blue. And I know for a fact I'm going to have to cut more. You're welcome, Lucy. I loved cross too. So glad you're doing different ones. Beautiful. Thanks, Susan. $2.80 a gallon, huh? Wow. Well, you know, it could be that here now. Like I said, we didn't get it since last weekend, so I haven't been near a gas station. I leave that up to my husband. So, all right, we're just going to keep on going. If anyone wants this, please let me know. And like I said, anybody that buys off my live will be entered into the drawing for the Easy Bow Maker at the end of the month. Hi, Jeanette from East Texas. Welcome. These are the easiest crosses to make, and you can really make them as long as you want to. But I find that this seems to be a good size. Hi, Sharon. I'm okay. How are you? So, if you have not helped me get to 2,000, since we can't say that word. Hi, Kathy from Michigan. Please do so and tell me that you've done it, so you could be entered into the drawing. Yep, I'm gonna need more mesh cut, so you guys are gonna get to watch the wood burning tool in use. That's the only thing about these, is you don't know how much you're gonna need until you start them, because I like to make them really full, and you don't know how much it's going to take to do that. Thank you, Debbie. I think I put 60 on my other cross from the other night. Yes, you cut. Sorry to ask again. I didn't hear. Probably decided to talk. It's okay, Wendy. I cut the white 8 inches and the red, white, and blue are 10 inches. And this is 6-inch mesh. Thank you, Kathy. Hi, Tammy from Michigan. We used to live in Michigan. We used to live in Ludington. Beautiful little town in the summertime. But we got lots of snow up there. You're welcome, Wendy girl. There's a fellow Michigander. My daughter was born in Michigan. I have 3 children, and my daughter that was just in here helping, she is a Michigander, and yes, Ludington is gorgeous. I did love it there. 4th of July was my favorite time of the year. Thank you, Marlene. Oh, I need more zip ties, or not zip ties. Yes, I just did that the other night, Bella. When you're on the phone or look busy, right, Debbie? I did the cross with that Hobby Lobby frame on the video with the yellow rose. That was a double header live. Rainbow daisy the other day, it frayed. Right, Wendy? Make sure you do it in a well-ventilated area, girl. We used to go there big lake fishing for my pass every weekend in the summer holidays. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. Yes, it becomes a very big tourist town in the summer. I know, Christine. You should do that. Nothing ever happens in Florida. Although I have to say I did get to meet Damon and Parker. And Julie Samako. They were actually in Fort Lauderdale. And I got to meet them. It was quite an honor. To meet them. I didn't even know Julie was there, so that was a nice treat. Well, that's why the wood burning tool is kind of nice, because of the, because of the cheaper mesh. It helps with the fraying. To get a meet and greet going in Oklahoma. I wish I lived near you, Wendy. We always took the trailer to Kibbe Creek and stayed there. Ah, yes, I like Kibbe Creek. You can't get in the state park. You cannot. Yes, it was quite an experience meeting them. You cannot get in Ludington State Park unless you reserve a year in advance. Yes, Lucy, I have made a yellow and white. I've made an orange and white. You can make them just about any color you'd like. I just wanted to use up this mesh, but looks like I'm going to have to open up that other roll anyway, which is okay. How are you attaching the mesh to the frame with the chenille stems? Ruth, I'm going up the middle, just attaching them to the middle of this frame. Just this middle bar right here. I'm not sure, Wendy. I'm not sure how much I used. I think it takes more than one roll, though. I do think it takes more than one roll. You know, I got the chenille stems out and I didn't cut them. Dummy. Wendy, I'll be mailing your rose out the end of the week, girl. I'll send you the invoice. Is that okay? Ah, Muskegon. Yep, you have to drive past there to go get to Ludington. One who carries the size mesh. Yes, Villa Hobby Lobby, and I bought this red, white, and blue from TMI Gifts. T is in Tom, M is in Mary, I. Hey, Jean from Ohio. How big is this one? What do you mean, Teresa? How big is the cross? You're welcome, girl. Is that what you mean, Teresa? Let me measure it. Let's see. So, I don't need these wire cutters out anymore, I don't think. 5 to 25. 5 to 25. So about 20 inches. It's 20 inches, Teresa. Yeah, I don't use the Dollar Tree mesh unless I'm just wanting to make decorations with it, like little folded butterflies like this ruffles are. You're welcome, Teresa. Yeah, I think it takes at least 2 rolls, I think. But, you know, you could probably get by with less. I just pack them in really tight because I like them really full. Well, we're getting down to the, I'll be cutting more of that. Now can't find, oh no, Kathy. Well, I made sure I called Michael's to see if they have any easy bow makers before I announced that I was going to give one away. They have one they're holding one for me. So I'm going to go get it tomorrow for my giveaway. I may need 2 because we may get to that 2,000 mark. And if we do, I'll give one away for that too. So, thanks, Sherry. Lucy, I didn't know floral shops have it too. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Don't be across this year. Awesome, Renelle. That's awesome. I love my crosses. So remember, you have to be present to win the sign at the end of the video, because I'm going to call your names. The 10-inch mesh, it's all I have for now. Sharon, I can't answer that because I have never done it. I truthfully think, excuse me, that the 10-inch is too wide, but I don't know because I've never tried it. You probably, I don't know. I just can't, I don't know. You're here physically, Kathy. Thanks, Sharon. Thank you, Susan. Hi, Eleanor from West Virginia. Welcome. Connie, it's going to cost us more to ship them than they're worth. Which do you mean? Which What are you talking about, Laura? The crosses? Did you get the Mother's Day wreath mailed out yet? Yes, Wendy, I did. I mailed it on Monday. It went out Monday. You're welcome, Sharon. It would be fuller and stick out more. Yes, I think so. Oh, the bow makers? I don't care. It's worth it. I love giving back. You know what it is. It's giving back, girl. I will, Carla. I'll look at it after my live. I need to get some more mesh. I'll show you how big these rolls are. I was really impressed. Look how big this roll is from TMI Gifts. I think it's like 2 rolls in one. I'm going to be ordering some more of it. And luckily my burner's on. I've turned my fan on. Remember, if you use one of these, please either use a mask, do it in a well-ventilated area. I always do it with this fan blowing across here. And make sure it's on high. I guess it was on high. Yeah, this is a big roll, isn't it? I got it at TMI Gifts. T as in Tom, M as in Mary, I. TMI Gifts. Alright, let's get the wood burner over here. Does it tell on the tag how much is on the roll? It's 20 yards, Candy. Because I remember looking it up. 20 yards. So most mesh comes in 10 yards. Aw, thanks, Mimi. I'm glad you got here, girl. Now let's cut some more of this. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but we'll just cut. I don't know if anyone knows how to use this wood burning tool. Yes, but this is the wood burning tool, and all of a sudden I have all these cords over here, so I can use the board, right, Kathy? And mesh has squares. You know how mesh all has squares, so I always go down where you want to measure it to and go down in between the square of the mesh. And this is the way to get the straightest line anytime you cut. So you go in between. It takes a little longer to do it this way, but to me it's worth it. Thanks, Marilyn. So I'm going to cut these at 10 inches. And always use, if you're going to use one of these, always cut on the tempered glass. Don't try cutting on your self-healing mat, because they don't like heat. Believe me, they don't like heat. Hi, Peggy. We're going to end the sealer. Awesome, Renelle. Yep. I'm sure I'll need more white cut too. I'm just gonna cut about 15 pieces for now. And if I have left over, it won't go to waste. Hi, Karen. So if anyone would like this cross, let me know. $25 plus shipping. It's and you'll be entered into the drawing at the end of the month for the cool easy bow maker. 6 inches, Jeanette. It's 6-inch mesh. I was so surprised when I saw the size of these rolls when I got them. See, you're a lefty, so I use wood-bearing on a mesh or lefty poly jute. Linda, I am not lefty. I'm right. I'm righty. To get pre-cut mesh, whoever sells it would be rich. You're right, Renelle. Never used it because of my mat. Yes, Dorita, make sure you get a piece of tempered glass. They're pretty cheap. You can get them at Walmart in the cooking section. And I got mine on Amazon. Price of the rolls are they were $8, Janet. But when I got them, they had a sale going on for half off. Only the problem is the shipping. You have to pay shipping, and they don't have an offer where you buy so. I don't think they do anyway. They don't have an offer where you buy so much and then you get free shipping. But every once in a while, Robin, I don't know if she's the owner or what she is, but she gets on and does a live, and she offers free shipping with the kit that she's doing on her live. I'm cutting them 10 inches, Linda. I'm cutting these 10 inches. The white, I'm gonna have to cut 8 inches. I don't know how many I need, but I'll just keep cutting for a while. And I don't know how many I've cut. Has anyone been counting with me? They have deals all the time for free shipping. Yes, they do, Lisa. You have to watch for them. Unfortunately, what they did was they put these rolls on sale, but they did not offer free shipping, so I had to pay for shipping. I got my mesh at TMI Gifts, Valia, when they go live. I do, Lisa. Yeah, I get notifications. I've gotten several kits from them because she really gives a pretty good deal when she's doing a live on one of the kits. And those are, she always offers free shipping with those. So that's good. I have no idea. I'm going to cut 2 more and then keep putting them on. Alright. Yeah. So when they come in paper like this, I always save the paper so you can put them back in it. Can you put the name on here? Kits from who? TMI Gifts. I can't pin it, but watch for it. I'm going to put it on right now because I can't do it from my iPad. So I'm putting it on. If I could spell. There you go. Yes, you can, Lisa. This patriotic cross should be beautiful. Thanks, Kay. Or where you got it. Yep, TMI Gifts. It's coming up. Mark it down, guys. Alright, let's keep going with this. I don't know if I have enough, but I know I'm going to need more white cut. Sorry, Wendy. Where you at, girl? Here's dark blue 6-inch mesh. Wonder if that would make pretty crowd. Yes, it would, Kathy. I think it would. Yes, they have kits. Well, when she does a live, she puts a kit together on what she's making. I don't know if they sell kits, you know, otherwise, but I know they offer a kit when she's doing a live. Throwing a rope with knots to Wendy and a cushion. Girl, you funny. I don't know if you guys saw my other cross. I made all red, white, and blue the other night. I'm doing 2 white and then 1 of the red, white, and blue. Janet. Oh, girl. Where you guys stopped at? Yes, I know, Lisa. And I don't think they're well noticed in the wreathing community because you don't ever hear about them much. People always talk about the other ones. So are you replying to Kathy Renell or to me? I know that's my challenge when I get these done. What to put in the middle? What do you guys think I should put in the middle? Ah, you're in Texas. Very blurry. We'll watch replay to see if it's clearer. Sorry, Kay. Is anyone else having that problem? Try not to move it around too much because this stupid phone probably does a lot of auto-focusing. Red, white, and blue star in the middle. Well, that would be great, but I don't think I have one. I know I have a red, a white, or a blue, but I don't have all 3. Flag, or maybe a cute saying that has been laminated. Yeah, clear there. Okay. Awesome. All right, let's see. Are we at the end of this yet? Check out. How did I start the bottom? I started the bottom with 2 white. Good, I'm glad it's staying clear. I think 1 more of these. This one. Thanks, Wanda. I was telling you guys, the camera in this iPad of mine is terrible because the colors don't show at all. And I'm hoping it's not like that for everyone, because they really need to come a long way. But this is an old iPad, so I think they're getting the message to put a decent camera in them. Hi, Wanda. Alright, so now we're going to start on this side. And I'm going to need more white cut, I'm sure. Thanks, Candy. Yes, with a white or red flower in the middle, I think it would be beautiful. Awesome, Renelle. We'll try it and see what happens. So we are going to have that giveaway at the end, but you have to be present to win, so for this sign, see how many more white do I have. Just 2 more white. We'll have to cut some more white. Hi, Charity. Awesome, girl. I'm glad you're resting. All right. Canna lily, or just a bow in the middle. I share all my designs on my page. Get crafty with Kathy. Yeah, I do too, Kathy. I just haven't a chance to upload the roses and the cross from the other night yet. Red rose and a bow. I'll have to see if I have a red rose. I don't know if I do. Last, you said going to rest tonight, but here we are. I know, Renelle. I was just so overwhelmed this morning with that message. Hi, Ann. And it really wasn't too bad moving everything around from the air conditioner job. So I thought, I need to get on here and spend time with my friends. So I cut a bunch in 10 inches, and then I found all that leftover mesh. So we're going to have to cut these in 8 inches. One to put in my grandparents' grave Saturday for a reunion. Awesome, Renee. Right, Uncle Sam hat on mine. That would be cute. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, Charity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so number 15. Thanks, Ann. That's the only bad thing about these crosses. You just don't know how much to cut, because all the mesh is different, so you don't know how long, you know, how much it's going to take. Gotta be careful with this wood burning tool, I'll tell you that. I'm going to cut them in between. I know I'm getting off that 15 mark. I'll have to see if I have one. I have to see what flowers I have over there. How thick is the glass? It's not very thick. It's probably about 1/8 of an inch. Not very big. It's just, what do you call them? Tempered glass. And you know what's funny? I thought, really? Tempered glass? I thought it would be all scratched up from doing this. And it's not. It's not scratched up at all. Count your pipe cleaners on back then. Yeah, I have done that before, Sandra. The only problem is different mesh is different thickness. So some may take less. For 10 red, white, and blue crosses without any accessories. Wow, that's awesome, Charity. Do you have any patriotic pics? Yes, I do, Wendy. You can look and see what we got. Hi, Jim from Canada. So happy to have you. To thank you because I use your technique. Oh, I'm glad, Charity. So happy I can help. Some ideas. Yes, I'm getting ideas from you guys. So I brought the other cross inside to take a picture. Hey, Maggie. I think I'd do a white lily with a small flag. Sounds good. I'll have to see what I have when I get. You know, I don't think about that. I should try it. Well, you don't know what to put in the middle until it's done, because you don't know what it's gonna look like. So you really can't get the middle part out. Maybe one of those would be cut in the center. One of what, girl? Thank you, Karen. Alright, I don't know how many of these white ones I'm going to need, so we're going to stop here because we're only on the short end now. So we shouldn't need too many more. Shouldn't need too many more. Hi, team from Mississippi. Having computer issues, had to go out and come back in. What have I missed? You haven't missed anything, Willie. We're just plugging along, putting mesh on the cross. Have you been here from the beginning, or when did you come in last? So I know what you missed. So what do you guys think of this quiet air conditioner? Not know what to do with it. You have a cross with ties. I do not know what to do with it. You just started to freeze, Renelle? Don't tell me that. You make me nervous. You know me, I hate this internet stuff. Oh, okay, Willie. Then you didn't miss anything. We just been putting mesh on here. Awesome, Maggie. Okay, good. We just been putting mesh on this Dollar Tree frame. If anyone wants it, let me know. You'll be entered into the drawing for the Easy Bow Maker. Do you have to buy so much stuff from the TMI? Wendy, I don't. No, you can buy whatever you want. I don't know if they offer free shipping if you buy so much stuff. The only time I notice they offer free shipping is when they're having a special, or when they offer a kit that she has made on one of her lives. She usually offers free shipping for that. But I don't know if they have an offer where you buy so much you get free shipping. One more white on this one. Brand new Easy Bow Maker. I'm so excited. Awesome, Wendy. I'm gonna go. I have Michael's is holding one for me. I don't know which one it is, but I'm gonna give it away at the end of the month to well, I'm probably gonna, hopefully I'll reach 2,000 friends. Then I'll give it away then, and then I'll give another one away at the end of the month to anyone who buys off my live. You'll be into a drawing for the end of the month. From Lee. Oh, did you, Wendy? You ordered right from her, huh? Well, the only thing I think is different is the rose part has like a Lazy Susan on it, right? But even the other ones have the rose attachment. It just doesn't what do you call it, turn. All right, guys, stay over there. Don't you love when the mesh grabs everything? All right, you haven't seen it yet? That's what I've heard about the new ones. They have a Lazy Susan under the rose maker part, and it turns. What the heck is this? This seems like a long one. Yeah, this is one of these. This came off of here, and this one did too. We're almost done with this baby. And then we can do our giveaway. Oh, I need to turn this. The only bad thing about having the fan the air conditioner so far away from me, before it used to blow right on me. Now it's got a long way to get to me. But it's still better than nothing. That's for sure. My grandbaby stayed home from school today. Just about got it. Are you putting a bow on it? What do you think, Sandy? Should I put a bow on it? We're trying to decide that right now. My phone is ringing. It's just gonna have to ring. It must be a salesperson because my husband's not answering. If he don't recognize the number, he won't pick it up. I like the metallic in these meshes that make it sparkle. I think that's pretty. So I just did 2 white and 1 red, white, and blue. Put a bow on yours. You put a bow on yours, Renee? Yeah. Have to check. You had to check. That's funny, Kathy. Really, Dorita? Everybody check their phone, huh? Cooling vest like I have. It's awesome when I do outside events. Really, Kathy? They probably don't make them big enough to fit me. Do they make them for fat people? Don't know if you can tell much about it in the picture. Did you send me a picture? Pretty with a solid blue or solid red bow. Well, we can manage that. We'll have to see what I have. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it now. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Get off of there. This dumb Siri. Whoops. I shouldn't say that because it'll come back on. Yeah, I thought I was going to be too tired after this air conditioner job today, but it actually went pretty smoothly, so. Take care, Mary. Thank you for being here. So I am going to have that giveaway at the end, but you have to be present to win. Just for a sign, just an appreciation. I have to try that King Sumo thing, even though I don't like him. He don't like me. But I may look it up because it's easier than trying to write down everybody's name, I guess. You know me and technology. We don't get along well. Did you show how to cut the cookie rack? I did, Wendy. I did in the beginning, girl. So watch the replay. Love the cross, so pretty. Thank you, Anne. tell me, can you guys hear the air conditioner? Tell me if you can hear it. Well, wait, Wendy, don't leave yet. You can't watch the replay yet anyway, girl. You gotta wait till I get off. Can't hear it? Thanks, Ann. You can hear it a little, Carla? Well, not like you did before, though, right? Not when it was right in front of me. Slightly. I hear it very softly. Awesome. But not like before, right? Just a little. All right. Good. Yeah, it was bad before. Thanks, Martha. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks, Carol. You want to win, girl? I know. Gotta have this sign giveaway. You think you're hearing the fan? It could be. I have the fan going right next to me because I always forget to turn it on. A lot quieter, right? Do you get as much from the... well, I was saying, Candy, it was blowing right at me before, and now it's got to come across the room, but it's better. Yes, thanks. Put you to sleep. Well, it was blowing right at me before, and now it's got to come across the shed, but hey, at least I could have it on. Before I had to turn it off because it was so bad. So I think we're on the last piece of mesh going in here. The last piece. Let me make sure I end it the same way as the other side, though. I don't like to move this too much up and down because I think that's when the camera tries to focus. Oh, that sounds pretty, Kathy. Alright, let me see how I ended it on the other side. I want to make sure it's the same. Amazingly, it is the same. Okay, let's see what all my pieces of paper are. Floating around here. Let's see what we have for the middle. Thank you, Dorita. Check it out. We'll check it out. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I have a bag of loose flowers that might have something in it. If not, we'll try a bow. Let's see what's in this bag. Every time a flower comes off its petal, I stick it in this bag. So we got all kinds of stuff in here. We have, oh, look at that. What do you think of that? What do you guys think of that white daisy? It looks like, I don't know, it looks kind of like a daisy. Post it on your page, I want to see it. My girls. Thanks, Willie. The fan next to me all the time. I get so angry when my son turns the heat up. Right, Candy? I have a fan blowing on me everywhere I sit. Alright, well, we got that one. How about this. Which one do you guys like? No? Looks pretty cute. I kind of like this red flower. What do you guys think? Cute. Better? Nah. Lucy says nah. Cute. Red. You like the red one better? I kind of like the red one better, yeah. No, too red. 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 Yes. No flowers, Wendy says. White show up better. Red. Red. I like the red better than the white. Bridge of New York. Kathy, yes, you have to get with the warmer weather, girl. Peggy, it's actually one. I'll show you in a minute. Need more than one. I need more than one, you think? Maybe a sign, God bless America. There's too much white showing. Something to pull the other colors out. Cooling red. Thanks for sharing. Yes, Beth, what about one of the stars? Let's see. Let me get the stars out. Do a bow, put in the middle of the bow. Neither one, Willie says. All right, let's see about the stars. What about, I have a whole bag of stars. How about we put, no, that one falls in there. Can't use that one, it's too small. Here's a red. No, I don't know about these. I might have to do a bow. Bow with flower in the middle of the bow. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No, the stars fall in the middle. Can't do them. We have those big stars, but I think those are too big. We tried that last night. It didn't go over well. We have these big stars, but I think we tried it on the other bow and it didn't look good. See, it didn't, I don't think this looks too good. No problem, Peggy. No, they don't show up enough. I meant the larger stars. Here's the larger star. Lost in the other colors. I know, right, Dolores? I don't, for some reason, these stars, I don't like them on these crosses. How about this blue one? Too large. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't like the stars on here. Try the blue one. Yeah, that's the one I just did. I think they're too big, Candy. I think they're too big. Yeah, I agree. Way too big. Yep, I agree. Let me see. I do have some signs that I bought. But, you know, when you're doing a rose, I kind of like to, a cross. What in the heck? This stupid thing on my floor just grabbed everything. Just a bow. Alright, let's try a bow. Try a bow. Oh, someone was asking me about, was that you, Wendy? About the cooling rack earlier? Red flower on top. Well, here's the cooling rack. Someone was asking me how I did it. So you cut sections to make sure you have 3 bars left. And I cut 2 sections for the middle part that goes down. And you bring this up to this cross frame, the top of it up to the cross frame, and then 1 for the cross to go across, and you put it at the cross frame. The white star, yes. So this is the cooling rack. I don't know, I did kind of like this red flower, honestly. I kind of liked it. I kind of like this red flower, but let's see what I have for bow material. I'm looking. Looking. You know, you got a ton of ribbon and you never have the right one when you want it. Ton of ribbon. Hang on, guys. I don't know. I don't like this. Okay, Peggy. Try a small blue star on the flower. Yeah, I don't think this ribbon would look good on it. Do you? Because I don't think this canvas looking ribbon would look good on it. Let's see about the stars. Let's see. How about we want to try a white star or a blue star? No, I don't like that. Good night, Karen. Thank you for being here. No. Maybe a smaller one? What do y'all think of that? You like that small one? No. Red flower is pretty. You don't want it too busy, right, Gail? I agree. All right. Okay, so if anyone likes the red flower, let me see some hearts. If you like the flower with the star in it, let me see thumbs up. Just the red flower. Hearts for just the red flower. Or with the star in the middle, thumbs up. Thumbs up if you think it looks better with the star in the middle. All right, it looks like, oh, you guys are, now it's getting all mixed. I like the white star better than the blue. You like the white star better than the blue? Blue bow with a red white bow. I don't have any, I have some ribbon, but I used it on my other cross, so I didn't want to make them both the same. Let's try this white ribbon with a red flower in the middle and blue star. I didn't want to use... Do you guys like the star in the middle or just the flower? No star. Alright. We're just going to do the red flower. Yep, we're going to do the red flower. Alright. So, does anyone want this cross? It's $25 free shipping. And you will be entered into the drawing for the Easy Bow Maker at the end of the month. Hi, Norma. No star. Star. Bow. All right. So if you want this, just message me. And you'll be entered into the giveaway. It's $25 with plus shipping. So we're going to glue it on. Hopefully he's in the middle. The last cross I made, I put a bow with the star on it. So we don't want to make them all the same. Blue star in the middle. So we'll just try to make them a little different. Unless if you do want to purchase it though, and you want me to do something different, just let me know. Alright, let's get to this giveaway. So, in the beginning of the video, we put everyone's name in it in here that followed my page. Look at me, I'm saying the bad word. So, let me go through, and if I call your name, if I don't call your name, thanks, Dolores. If I don't call your name and you share, I'm saying all these bad words, and you did the S word for me in the beginning of the video, please let me know that I did not call your name, okay? So, thanks, Terry. I'll just say it one more time. I don't want to... I think I have a little pimple coming at the end of my nose, and it drives me... And it hurts. So again, if anyone wants this cross, it's $25, and then you'll be entered into the drawing for the Easy Bow Maker at the end of the month. Alright, let's go to the sign giveaway. So if I call your name... Alright, Wendy. If I called your name, if I have not called your name, please tell me after I'm done calling, okay? So we have Ruth McCants, and I may be not reading my own writing. Alright. Anita Salters, Lynn O'Connor, Deborah Wilkins, Lucy Bodish, Gary McDaniel, Christy Cabana, blank piece of paper, Carolyn Gregory, Dara Lee, Debbie Rabinett, Pam Woodworth, Bonnie Burns, Shar Holland, Judy Summers, Cher Holland. If I call your name twice, I think I just called Cher's twice. Karen Bentham, Catherine Tadero. Remember, these people have to be here to win, so you may still have a chance. Sandra Anderson, Ginebra Yabana, I don't know. Janet Belfus, Valia Munez, Dolores Dixon, Ruthanna Banks, Tina Sawyer, Rita Miller, Fran Hodup, Bev, Cenate, Rosetta Cooper, Genebra Yaberas. Did I have that twice? If you guys hear me call a name twice, please tell me. And so I could take one of the names out, because I think some of them might have gotten twice. Hi, Barbara. Keela Yale, Lorraine Liponsky, Brenda Carls, Rosetta Cooper, Brenda E.U.R.E., Nellie Lovely, Sarah Sisteda. Hi, Antoinette. Delia Monos, sorry if I say your name. Faye Tucker, Renee Cossey, Joanne Gillespie, Bridget Earls, Kathy O'Connor, Betty Wilson, Nelda S-E-N, well, anyway, you'll tell me if I have it wrong. Willie Demarin, Deborah Nance, Lynn Streetman, Kyla Yale, Betty Clay, Brenda E-U-R-E. Okay, I see that name twice. Carla Spears. If I say two names, please tell me. Yours is here twice, Velia. Well, let me see. I think I might have taken it out. You were there twice, Kayla Yale. Called Brenda twice. I know I took Brenda's out. Let's see. Belia Muniz, let me see. Okay. And what's the other one? Brenda. I guess I'll have to get that app, because alright, I think I got all you doubles out. Yep, I got the doubles out. Alright, D Martez, Carla Hicks, Nikki Moore, Marianne Pulsonetti, Pat Nicholson, Linda Becker, Cheryl Sam, Deborah Shelton, Sandy Stock, Deborah Heinzman, Debbie Martinez, Sandy Stevens, and Wendy Donahoe. Let me see. Alright, we're going to put those back in there. Wendy, I know you were here, and I just, some of the names I know I missed. Okay. So we're going to, Terry Sharp. Terry, did I not call your name? And you blessed my page? Okay, were you guys here in the beginning, and did you bless my page? Because we stopped it after a while, so. Okay. Yours was not, Diana? Okay, No and yes. What's that mean, Terry? Okay, let's go back. All right, if you guys, I was a few here. Okay, let me make sure. I'll go back and add the names. If you blessed my page in the beginning of the video, Terry Sharp and Ann Nielsen, were you here in the beginning and blessed my page? Sorry, this is a hard way to do it. All right, let me write these names down, please. Okay, I'm going to write the last few names down. Didn't call, and yes, I blessed. Okay, hold on, let me get to the last few names. Mine is in there twice. I did take those out. All right, let me go from Terry Sharp, Renelle Cruz, I'm just using the honor system, guys. Susan Renee, Marilyn, Diana, yours was in there, you're saying, right? Kathy Bennett, Tammy Doobie. Now you have to be present to win, so this is only for people who blessed my page in the beginning of the video. Kathy Bennett. Susan Renee. Renelle, did I write your name down? Yes, I did. Susan Renee. Marilyn, not at the beginning. Okay, Ann Nielsen. Diana Fisher. Laura, did you bless my page? Diana Fisher. And help me get to that 2,000. Okay, Bridget Earls. Peggy, Terry Sharp. Peggy Brennan. And these are only United States, please. Only because it's so difficult to ship overseas. I'm sorry, I try to be fair, but cannot ship overseas. It's really a problem. Night, Laura. I was here. Okay, Susan Renee. Did I not say your name, Susan? Not here at the very beginning. Lori Washburn. I wrote yours twice, Susan. All right, I'll take the last one out. Get some more paper. Is anyone in here from Wendy? You're so funny. You're still asking for people in Oklahoma. Good for you, girl. Come to Florida, will you? Barbara McCart. This is for a sign for anyone who blessed my page in the beginning of the video. Okay. Now remember, if anyone would like this cross, it's $25 with plus shipping, and if you purchase it tonight, you get in the drawing for the Easy Bow Maker at the end of the month. Hi, Julie. All right, let's draw this. Is to do first 50 that blessed. That's a good idea, Pat. Where are you in Texas? That's a really good idea. I'm open for ideas because we're going to be doing these giveaways only because I appreciate all of you so very much. I really appreciate all of you. So I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look at any of these. Good night, Mimi. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. You didn't hear your name, Sherry? Well, let me put it in there. Sheridan. All right. Is that everyone now? Is everyone in here? Everyone that blessed my page in the beginning of the video, if I did not call your name, please tell me. I'm not looking, it's above my head. All right, here we go. Who's it gonna be? Here's the name. Judy Summers. Judy Summers, are you here? Hi, Linda. Is Judy Summers here? You have to be present to win. So is Judy Summers here? I don't see her yet. Does anyone see Judy Summers? We'll be calling names until the person that wins is still here. I don't see her. Time's up. Hey, that's a good idea, Brenda. Let's set the timer. Linda, in the beginning of the video, we did, whoever shared my video, not supposed to say that. Anyway, whoever did that, your name got put into a drawing for this sign. Pretty heavy, it's good size. No. Okay, let's draw again. And then we'll set a timer for 1 minute, okay? We'll set the timer for 1 minute after I call the name. It's above my head. I cannot see it. Okay, here we go. Cheryl Sam. Is Cheryl here? Cheryl, S-A-M-M. We're going to set the timer for 1 minute. She's not here? I don't think she's here, Connie. Okay, well we'll give it a minute. I'll just keep mixing up the names. Got 28 seconds left. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, she's not here. Let's keep going. I can't see what I'm doing here. It's above my head. Let's see who's next. Sarah Sestata. Sarah Sestata. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Oh, not 2 minutes. How do you reset? There we go. I'm going to set it for 30 seconds because I've been messing around with it. Sarah Sestata. I don't think she's here, but we'll wait. Where'd everybody go? Everybody left. Hey, lady girl. How you doing, Carolyn? Just gives everyone else a chance. Time's up. You're frozen, Villia. We didn't call your name, girl. So, are you okay now? Is anyone else frozen? I hope not. Oh, I know. I missed Damon's class. I always miss it. All right, let's pick another name. And we're just going to do less time because you're here, Wendy. Oh, look who it is. Sandy Stevens. Sandy Stevens. Are you still here, girlfriend? This is who made my day this morning. Wouldn't it be something if she was here and won? Did she leave? You are here. Oh my goodness. Sandy is the one who made my day this morning with her beautiful compliment, and she won the giveaway. I just can't thank you all enough. Friends are the flowers of the garden of life. So, so true. Aw, thanks, Sandy. Isn't that something that she won? I love my God. He keeps sending me all these messages. Good night, Gail. Good night. Sandy, I think I might have your information, but if you can please send it to me again. You should, Sandy. Anyone else could read it too. It's under my Wreaths by Connie M page. She, and I've had so many other nice compliments and referrals. It means a lot to me. Yes, Dolores, I think it was meant to be. Again, if anyone would like this cross, it's $25 and you'd be entered into the Easy Bow Maker giveaway. If anybody would like it. All right, let's put the camera up so I can say goodnight to everyone. Oh, this was fun. It was really fun. I want to thank all of you for being here. You don't know what it means to me. I think I tell you that every single night. It's just so awesome to spend time with all of you. And I don't know what to make next. Any suggestions? I know I'm behind on my patriotic stuff. I haven't made a patriotic wreath yet. One thing I do want to try to make is a sunflower with the fabric mesh on the Unique in the Creek board. I do think that would really be pretty. Aw, thanks, Linda. Good night, Wendy. Everyone who hangs out with Connie, she's great. Aw, thanks, Sandy. Thank you all for all you do for us. Thank you, Dolores. Night, Norma. Good night, Lori. Again, I'm really humbled by all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be giving giveaways throughout the month just because I think we may hit that 2,000 hopefully. If we don't, we don't. We still have awesome friends being here every night, every time I'm live. It's just awesome. So watch for my lives. We'll be giving away. I have a couple other signs I want to give away. And I'm looking into paparazzi jewelry. I got some and I thought, you know what? That paparazzi jewelry just can't be that great for what you pay for it, but I got some and I was really impressed by it. I really was. So I may get some. One of my followers sells it and I like to pay it forward. So we may be giving away some jewelry. You know, it doesn't always have to be wreath stuff. So, again, thank you, everyone. And I hope you have a great night. It'll happen, Connie. Thank you, Lucy. Good night, Linda. I always feel bad because as soon as I turn off the camera, I see all these other comments that I miss. But you know I love you all. Thank you for being here. God bless you all. Good night.